We have. Hi. These books, the Justice Leagues, the most recent Justice Leagues I have read, are what inspired me to do that Rip Hunter video that I'm sure you all enjoyed. Thumbs up. They read better in trade 4 and 5 of Justice League Unlimited, the 2020 run. Well, 2025. Sorry. The Hold it for me.
Oh, hold it for you. What do you want me to hold it up?
Yes, please.
Which one? I can't.
In number 5, we're doing 5 first, I guess.
No. Okay. That was 5. And this is 4.
In
There you go. There's 4.
in number 4, this is the one where they bring back Tefe Holland, Swamp Thing's daughter. Yes, Swamp Thing had a daughter. Yes, they reveal that the consortium, which I thought is some form of the Illuminati, was behind tampering with the green. Sorry. And well, that's why they need Tefe. The girl here.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to open it up and show it?
Yes, please. Thank you, Mother.
Here's right there. At the very beginning.
Very beginning. That's Swamp Thing's daughter, and she's very reluctant to be part of the Justice League again. I still wonder what the big deal that the consortium offers that kid is, but we don't know. What we do know is that the consortium turns out to be the Legion of Doom. That's right, they're back in issue 5.
Okay.
Hold up issue 5 for me. Sorry about this.
Well, I already hung it up. This one.
Yes. Legion of Doom is back. They're all here.
See them all over the cover. Yeah. Goes to the past.
What they could do for that Rapunzel thing to be proven wrong would be to have him show up as a good guy fighting the Legion of Doom. But I doubt they're gonna do that. Yeah. The Legion of Doom story made me feel like I had to pick up the Atom Project because they had that whole thing with them tampering with Bart's mind.
In the Atom Project?
No.
Oh, in the book.
In the book.
Oh, okay. Oh, in the book. Okay.
She's making me show you. Bart's all like, I don't want to be here.
Oh,
And then they're all like, what? And then he's all like, aren't you a smart little boy?
where in here?
Yes, you're at the end.
Oh, at the very end?
No, at the beginning.
Oh.
You're, you're at the very end.
Yeah, I know it was at the end. I thought it was at the end.
No,
Oh, up here.
that's Bart. Bart's all like, what? And then this guy comes. He sees that something ain't right,
Mm-hmm.
and he uses either Gorilla Grodd manipulates him. I'm giving away the whole entire book, but because they had the Bart thing, um, it made me feel like that's where he got his powers from. They imply the Atom Project, and it made me feel like, hey, I might because
Have to read
look,
the end.
Ray and
Yeah, there's Ray.
which you should never do, but at least DC had the decency to put at the ending here, show the end of the book, not Martian Manhunter. That's the
All right,
Martian
hold on.
Manhunter
All right,
ad.
all right. Hold on. The end of the story here before the.
Yup, there's a Martian Manhunter ad here too, by the way.
Okay, so at the end here, the very last page, it says, one of his ex-friends, no sense they still,
At,
and then
at least
developing engineers,
they have the
the Legion of Doom returns when we are
at least they have the decency to tell you what book it takes place in.
like the other one that you were
Unlike
reading.
Spider Boy, I'm totally looking at you. Totally looking at you, Spider Boy. There's no decency whatsoever to explain, hey, here's what happened. Here's what's gonna happen.
This is what book.
Yeah. I mean, sure, they put that time toss terror thing, but that is to get me thinking that without that, there would have been no Rip Hunter video, no thoughts, no general idea, just blah. And they don't want just blah. Nobody wants just blah. Yeah. So I I would knock points off Spider Boy. I forget the score I gave him. I'll add him to Justice League, and everybody will be happy. Much better book. Let's just say that. Let's be honest. Much better book right now, which is sad because Marvel can do better too. DC here with the Justice League is doing awesome, but Marvel can, when they want to, they can hit it out of the park too. So, um, I like the Justice League Unlimited series is bringing in obscure characters. I really hope they'll bring in Wave Rider. That's just my hope. He was always part of the Justice League Unlimited. Maybe bring an elongated man, make him a bigger deal. Just have fun with it, guys. Good job. Um, yeah. What I do to improve it? Almost nothing. You gave me, I always say more Bart. DC finally gave me more Bart, and that was nice. Um, I hope they do it a customary Justice Society Justice League crossover because that book's really good right now. Those were my thoughts. I've been Bob. Otherworld according to Bob. Bob out. Like, comment, subscribe. Mom, give me the mouse. Thank you. Yeah, like I said.
Did you click it?
Oh, New Gods number 4. I didn't want to. Just do one book. So I'm tacking this on here at the end or the beginning, whichever. But this was really awesome. It's a shame you can't see the cover good because it's High Father as High Father in his war armor, and that's like totally awesome to me because High Father as High Father in his war armor you never get to see. I don't believe they've ever shown it while I've been alive, and I've lived through the amalgam event the first time. Um, DC is doing some really cool stuff. Like I tried to say in the main review, the the issue will be can they keep the ball rolling? Or will they progressively push it downhill and get the ball dirty with gunk? And make it not memorable. I've seen it happen before. It could easily happen again. So, yeah. I mean, I like they're including in the Justice League the fact that Plastic Man's melting. I like the fact that I'm even questioning about the Rep Hunter thing. I like them thinking about doing a character thing on Bonnie Baxter, and it all ties in to one storyline. One major storyline that all goes around Darkseid. I mean, my prediction video. This series has proven to be 10 times better than what I thought it was going to be. But I still don't think enough people are going to see it. They never do with the New Gods. I'll give you an example. Does anyone remember the time that Superman shoved Doomsday to the end of time? No, I know that wasn't a New God thing. You'll see where I'm going with this. Okay. They did that. Darkseid was in that book. And if they had been held to that standard, that could have gotten mentioned again. That's how comic books work. I mean, if you don't bring it up, we won't bring it up system. If you're willing to play with the dirty ball, we're not going to stop you. We're not going to tell you, hey, this this series could be a lot more awesome. Instead, you have Mr. Miracle, the whole series, end on a ambiguous note. I'm not complaining because that led into this. But what I am saying is that we could get books that we want a lot faster if people's memories weren't so gosh darn short. Just saying. The real Rip Hunter is going to be so mad when he gets back. And tying it in with the Justice League from earlier in the video, this whole war going on in this book is going to be a doozy. It would rival World War II if it were real. It, it's no wonder that Darkseid wants to stop or has Booster Gold right now. So he can keep this part of the story going. He already stopped him once, back in his own series, over something little. But he knows Booster can stop him again. I wouldn't be surprised if this was leading into like some I just don't know what they're gonna call the event that the absolute universe is gonna squeeze into. I don't want to call it a big event, so some medium-sized event. Um, the question is, will they keep this series going when that event stops? I hope so. Like I said in the prior review, with this in the question, they could wrap up a lot of holes. They could address like what's going on with Metron, being that Metron is one of the four beings that actually knows about the Marvel Universe. A lot of potential here, needless to say. 4.25. I gave the sequel to Treasure Island a 4.25 last week. I'm giving this a 4.25 this week. 4.25. Not a perfect 5. I would have made it clear that the Justice League thing, that it all ties in, and it's all connected. And it's not just implicit little things here and there. But I know they're not going to do that, so they don't get a perfect 5 from me yet. I love you, baby girl. I guess and with that, without telling you about how they build the first mother box or how New Genesis gets made, I've been Bob. Please pick this up. This has been The Other World According to Bob. Oh, I know. Question of the day. Who do you think would be in the DC Illuminati? The fictional DC Illuminati. Like Marvel has Mr. Fantastic and their Illuminati. Who do you think's in the DC Illuminati that the Justice League is fighting? That Rip Hunter's fighting against. So, and what did you think of New Gods? Let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, shares help. How about? Now we gotta find this app. Tom's not here.